What's going on, everyone? I am headed to the training facility to facilitate my training needs. Anyway, I've been trying to make this video for a few days now and get this information out there because I see it a lot, and I kind of mention it in some of my videos, but I also never really just touched on the subject by itself. And that's the killer of gains. The biggest killer of gains is the ego. I think that when you bring your ego into the gym, you're never really gonna grow, because all you're worried about is slinging heavy weights that you can't control and showing off in front of, whether it's some hot chick in there or some dude who's just a lot bigger or whatever it is. I think it's just a killer, you know? It's just, you gotta challenge yourself, but you gotta remember, it's not about just slinging the heaviest weight that you can barely pick up. That's not how you grow. Sure, the argument can be made that lifting heavier weight is gonna make the muscle grow. Yeah, when you're already big and you already have proper form, and it's just weights are just too light, then yeah, go heavier, obviously. What I'm saying is, like, you see guys who are my size and they're trying to arm curl a 50-pound dumbbell, and they're like, using their whole shoulders and, swinging motion. And you could sit there in the gym and swing weights around all day long. Anybody could do that, even with shoulders. Like, and shoulders is just one thing completely that everybody really just ignores, how to do shoulders properly. And you really just want to go light on your shoulders. I mean, professional bodybuilders, you don't see them in there with, 65s and 55-pound dumbbells on their shoulder lat raises, you know what I mean, side raises. You just don't see it. They're picking up light weights. I mean, I'm doing 15-pounders, and you don't see enough guys focus on this muscle back here, which is your rear delt. That's why you see everybody, they go right into the gym and do shoulders, and they pick up a way too heavy weight because of the ego, and then they also work so much on this front shoulder part, doing front raises, doing shoulder press, doing Arnold press. Arnold press to begin with is just a pretty hard workout to do to begin with. When you turn the weight in, it's just a tough work. I mean, it's not that I'm not over exaggerating a little bit, but when you do lightweight, you're gonna grow. You're gonna be able to get your form, and that's what's more important, is to mind muscle connection. You got to be able to feel that muscle. If you're doing arms and you're curling a dumbbell, you got to act like you're doing a dumbbell. Like right now, I'm pretending like I have a dumbbell, because you got to flex. You got to flex that muscle. When you do an arm curl, and now you do that with a weight. You're not in there like trying to do this cold kind of thing. And that's an ego thing. Like, you see so many dudes doing it, and you see girls doing it too. And it's just like, a lot of girls that I see at the gym that I go, there's a lot of really good girls who know what they're talking about, but there's also a lot of girls who just aren't educated in the in the way you're supposed to lift and stuff. And that's just comes with the territory. A lot of times it's just got to do with the gym you're going to, and whatever. But it's nothing to do with egos with women. Sometimes maybe it is. I'm not really sure, because I guess you got to get a girl in there that wants to be like, I can lift all this weight. But it's really just about form, and it's about hitting the muscle that you want to hit. If you're doing chest, if you're doing chest workouts, on a bench press, just try doing 20 reps with the bar and flex the chest. Flex that chest, feel it in your chest, then add the weight and add light weight. obviously a bench press, you can add a lot more weight because of just the way, the the workout is set up. So, most people can bench a lot of their weight. You should be able to bench, I think it's like twice your body weight or something like that. I don't know. I bench 195 right now, and that's as far as I really need to go with it. I don't really do bench press a lot. I do a lot of dumbbell exercises because I just feel it more. You want to feel it. If you're not feeling it, then there's really no point for you to do it. So egos got like the ego thing. Just it drives me nuts. Like I see these guys in there, and they're just lifting these weights that are just way too heavy for them. They're in there on their phones. They're in there with their buddies, and they're talking, and it just makes no sense to me. Like go in there. You're either gonna go like into the gym and train, or you're not. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna do it, then do it full steam. Like put everything you have into it. And that can go back to also, I think that a lot of guys and a lot of people who work out, they go to work out and they don't have a goal. Like, what is your goal? Why are you here? Like, ask yourself, when you go to the gym every day, what is your purpose for going here? And it can be about anything. It doesn't have to be, I'm going to be a professional bodybuilder. Maybe you just want to live healthier. Whatever it is, have a goal. Because that way, when you're doing the workouts, you don't get bored. You're just not in there just going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? So and I see a lot of that. It's just like people are like bored in there. If you're bored at the gym, then why are you here? You know what I mean? Like it's like, I got to do another. Yeah, like I'm like, yeah, one more set. You know what I mean? Like you have to want it. You know what I mean? You really do. Otherwise, you're not gonna grow. You're not gonna get the gains that you want to get. And you're really not maximizing your potential into what you could, accomplish. So, and some people don't go to the gym to get jacked huge, Vin Diesel, freaking, and that's fine. I am. My goal is to enter bodybuilding competitions next year, maybe the year after. But I know it's going to take a lot of work. And, but that's my goal. Like in every rep, every time I can barely lift that weight up, and it's not because the weight's too heavy in my ego. It's because I'm over exhausting the muscle to the point where it's shocked. I'm an advanced lifter, so it's not like I'm in there. I'm doing light weights, but I'm telling you, on my 4-fifth set of doing dumbbell press, and I'm doing 25 reps with a 55-pound dumbbell after doing 3 sets at 12 with 85-pound dumbbell. So, now I'm trying to shock the muscle, and it doesn't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So that's how it's growing. That's a little bit different than just busting out your ego. I could bust out an 85-pound dumbbell and do perfect form like it was like no big deal. You know what I'm saying? So it's different when you're just starting out and you're in there just like trying to bang shoulders, and you're just using your back and your legs and everything else. Like when you do shoulder workout, all you want to do is hit your shoulder. That's it. There's none of this. There's nothing. You just the shoulder, just the shoulder. Boom. And that's all you need to really do. And you need to really focus on that rear deltoid when you're doing shoulders. So many guys have underdeveloped rear delts because they don't work out the rear deltoid. And that's going to be any workout where you're laying on your chest and you're going backwards, or face pulls, stuff like that. Even when you're doing lay down on your chest, you're doing the up rows with the dumbbells. You lay back on the bench at an angle. Rear delts, man. Rear delts. If you want that 3D look in that shoulder, like I have, because all I do is rear delts. I don't even really do front raises, guys. Like honestly, like front raises to me are a waste of time, because all you do enough for the front of your shoulder when you do bench press, when you do shoulder press. I don't need to go ahead and do front raises. I need to do more side lat raises or side shoulder raises and rear delts. You know what I'm saying? And shrugs, and get them traps. So, I mean, I'm in the car, so it's kind of hard to show you guys, but I My root delts are just like ridiculous. But anyway, put that ego to side, eat and take your supplements, because you can eat. I don't care what you eat. You can eat 5 meals a day. It doesn't matter what it is. You're still not going to get the amount of protein you need when you're training. You have to take supplements, meaning, some kind of powder, protein powder or shake or whatever, and you got to do it 3 to 4 times a day. I mean, right after working out, right before lunch or after lunch, however you want to do it. But man, the gym's packed. But you got to get in there, and you gotta set your goals, set what you're doing. What are you doing here? Figure that out and get to work, guys. And that's what it's all about. Put that ego down, because honestly, nobody really gives a shit what you're lifting. Honestly, nobody's looking at what you're lifting, and honestly, like, nobody gives a fuck. Seriously. So put the ego aside. Go there. Have competition with yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm gonna fuck shit up. All right, like, share, subscribe. See you guys later. Peace.